Hey, my wonderful sweet baby. So today we're going to be talking about the situation with Trippie Redd allegedly cheating on Coi Leray. So this situation is extremely messy because Coi Leray just announced that she was pregnant, and of course the baby is Trippie Redd's because these two have actually just recently gotten back together. So let me go ahead and actually give you guys a little bit of a flashback and kind of start you guys from the beginning back in August of 2024 when we had just figured out that these two had gotten back together. So check out this clip of them, looking cozy at a concert together, which I don't know whose concert this is, but just take a look at this clip of them being surfaced back together. So I muted the clip just to avoid copyright because there was some songs in the back. So yeah, this is just a clip of them, back together. You can see them embracing each other. So yeah. Alrighty, you guys just seen that clip. So now I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys when Coi Leray announced that she was pregnant. Which, this kind of caught everybody off guard, but of course, her and Trippie got together again. And if you guys are unaware, Trippie Redd and Coi Leray have been together off and on again for quite a few years now. And it just seems like every time they are done, Coi makes her way right on back to him. So, of course, that is always usually a sticky place because after you've not been with somebody for a very long time and you guys get back together, things do end up happening, and it ended up happening with these two. So, let me go ahead and show you guys the stills of these two, pretty much showing that they are now expecting. Alrighty, so as you guys could see, these are Coi's pictures of her showing that she's expecting. And I must say, pregnancy does look like very good on her. She's glowing and, she just seems really happy to be expecting a new little bundle of joy. So these were the pictures that surfaced a few weeks ago of her announcing her pregnancy. So as soon as we got this picture of Coi being pregnant and all of the other, cute little pictures of Coi being pregnant, not soon after, we actually got Coi posting on her Insta story about how, she's been experiencing cheating and how it's the worst feeling ever. So I'm going to go ahead and show you this post of Coi posting about, infidelity and being cheated on. So Coi ended up posting this to her story, and here's what it says. She put a heartbreak emoji and said, "Nothing worse than being cheated on. I wouldn't wish this pain on my worst enemy. God bless." So after all of this surfaced, Benzino, who is Coi Leray's dad, actually decided to come forth and speak on this entire situation as well. So here's what Benzino had to say about Trippie Redd's infidelity to his daughter Coi Leray.
Don't think it'd be like hard, like dating a rapper, like a rap star, like a male rapper.
Right, yeah, she's gonna have to deal with it. I mean,
like Trippie Redd been like he been in the game a minute, like he got crazy fans too.
Man, they be going crazy. So you already know the groupie lines down the corner after every show. Him as a man is gonna have to come to terms with that with just him and God. Because I don't want to be a hypocrite because I know what I was doing. But she's my daughter. If you love her and you love the child and you plan on being with her, then, nowadays with social media, it's going to be hard to do any type of cheating. But if you do it, you just be respectful at it.
So you think being in a monogamous relationship is going to be hard for them with the pressure?
It's hard to be in a monogamous relationship with anybody right now. I know Coi is a one-woman type guy.
Mm-hmm.
She's not with the, what I'm saying, him messing around. So
because some relationships be open. She's not with that open stuff. She's like, hey, you're mine. That's it. Yeah.
No, she ain't with it.
Is there any advice you would give Trippie Redd in dealing with your daughter?
If there's any advice I would give him with Coi being pregnant is to understand that they're going to go through hormonal changes. Don't take it too personal. Mm-hmm. If she's flipping out, let her calm down.
All right, so you guys heard what Benzino had to say about that entire situation with Benzino's no neck having ass. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the latest that has come forth with the whole situation with Coi Leray and this new girl. Now, I believe her name is Ayleks or something like that. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it, but I just know it's something along those lines. Now, Ayleks actually was pretty much responding to people on TikTok about this whole entire situation and how she didn't break up nobody's homes. So let's go ahead and listen to what she had to say. So this entire situation started with a TikTok user saying she deaf his aesthetic. And then this is what she ended up saying. She said, "Of course I am. That's why I'm his first love. But that don't mean for everybody to come attacking me, LMAO. I can be the villain 2025 though, I'm down." So another TikTok user said they saying Trippie cheated with you on Coi, like if y'all don't leave mother out of this. She then says like, huh? They talk S if they think the N-word don't want me, and they talk S if they think the N-word do want me, LOL. Thank God I will never live to impress losers. Then they said, not you ruining a happy home. She said, Daph didn't actually, but if a home was so happy, it wouldn't be ruined in my opinion. Hi. Another person said, home wrecking when Coi is pregnant is wild. She said, I ain't never have to home wreck. You don't know ish. Goodbye. Child, here's where things get pretty messy because after this whole situation, Ayleks decided to post some stuff to her Insta story. Then after that, her and Coi decide to have a little back and forth in the DMs. So let's first take a look at what Ayleks said on her Insta story. So here's the collage of what Ayleks had pretty much up her sleeve. So let me go ahead and read what she said. So Ayleks pretty much said, last time N-word spoke about you was when he was telling me and swearing up and down he doesn't like you. Then she said, how is you cool? Now she threatening me. I see why my twin cheated. So this one's a little bit blurry, y'all, but I'll go ahead and read it for you. It says, you been freaking that lady man while she pregnant. Ayleks responds and said he makes his own decisions. All right, so you guys seen that. Now let's go to the DM messages that her and Coi had back and forth with one another. So here's what the ladies was saying in the DMs. So as you could see, Ayleks said, delete all that BS. Coi said, what you mean? Like clear the messages out? And then Ayleks says, facts. And then Coi said, it's gone. So then you can see that Coi comes to pretty much Ayleks as a woman, which at this point, Coi, you should have known you effed up at this point. But pretty much Coi says, hey, what's up? I seen you mention you and Tripp friends. She says, curious by what kind of friendship y'all have. Then Ayleks says, we been friends for years, but I ain't been speaking to him lately out of respect for what y'all got going on. Then pretty much Coi says, thank you, appreciate the response, you real for that. Y'all, the messages didn't stop there. We've got so much more to cover. So after Coi said that, she gave like a little lightning, thundering, rain cloud thing with the black heart emoji. Then Coi reaches back out to her and says, you really a effing loser. It's so sad. You sell punani, so I wouldn't even be surprised if you still around. Ayleks then says, you in my DM saying I'm a loser for what? Because you're N-word on BS while you pregnant? That got nothing to do with me. Shawty, I ain't been on no S. Then Ayleks says, sell punani? B, I'm a virtual fantasy and ain't F for months. Maybe that's what you should have been on. And Coi in that little squeaky voice gonna say, he said you stink. Then Coi says again, you online being a weirdo talking about you ain't do nothing. You know exactly what you doing, but it's all good. Ayleks says online being a weirdo, so you not telling your fans ish about me. And then Coi said, never. Ayleks says, why is N-words in my comments on TikTok saying he cheated with me? I literally haven't done anything. Then Coi says, never speak to anybody about you because of some ish you liked. I know who he cheated with. Then Ayleks responds and says, I don't even be on that app. I check in one day and see everyone coming at me hella confused. So the last message is cut off, but Coi pretty much said, last time N-words spoke about you was when he was telling me and swearing. And that's where it ends up cutting off at. So here's my thoughts. Let me just first off say this, honestly, I feel really bad for Coi and that the fact that she has to go through this because she really sat here and decided to get back with her ex and try to give things a second chance with this man because this is ultimately who I feel like she really wanted to truly be with. And now she's going through a situation in which she is in a pretty much a rock and a hard place. And she's just trying to figure it all out in regards to what is really going on in her relationship. Now, I feel like the part in which, she kind of effed up was the fact that she went public that she was back with him. I feel like anytime you publicly put out that you're back with anybody, or when you publicly put out who you're in a relationship with, then here comes a bunch of, weirdo B words that's coming out the woodwork saying, hey, just to let you know, I was with him a week ago. Hey, just to let you know, I was with him 5 days ago. Hey, just to let you know, I was with him this morning. So I feel like that was where she really effed up, which, it's not on her, it's on him because he's not respecting the relationship that he's in. And I feel like it's primarily his issue because he needs to be respectful of the relationship that he's in. And then on top of that, he sees that Coi is pregnant. Like, he's literally there holding her stomach in these pictures, trying to make it seem like they're just this happy family. But, literally he's out doing his dirt. Now, here's the part that annoys me. Benzino is literally Coi's dad, and he's out here doing a world tour, doing press conferences on his daughter and her baby daddy being fucking infidelity. So I'm just like, Benzino, where is your loyalty lying? Why are you doing all of this? I didn't even include it in, but there's actually a clip in which he's begging Coi for money because he's mad that Coi won't break him off of some money. So I'm just like, at this point, he's really going outside and he's really just being embarrassing as a father because, he's had his moment and now he won't let Coi have hers. And I feel like he's been this way since the beginning of Coi's career, which is unfortunate and which is extremely sad. And then, the whole situation with Ayleks, like, I mean, I don't know who raises these hoes, but my whole thing is, Ayleks, the fact that you are doing all of this in regards to Trippie, I wouldn't put it past you that you actually allegedly probably was with Trippie as well, because your responses was very like, as if you were hurt. And it kind of seems like you're coming at Coi in a way where you're kind of being very aggressive in regards to everything. If anything, kind of passive aggressive. And my whole thing is, if you know that you aren't affiliated with him, why not just assure her and then just leave it at that? Like, instead, you started to egg on the situation and kind of, make it seem as if you were actually romantically involved with Trippie. So it's making me feel like maybe Trippie is being like, maybe he's having infidelity with more than just one woman, because it seems like Coi knows the woman that he's dealing with, and then you're also hinting that you possibly was with him as well. And nothing, to me, I don't put nothing past the whole a man being friends with another female. No, there's definitely something going on there. She was too aggressive towards those fans, and she was too, wanting to troll along with the situation. Like, that was really weird to me. So I would definitely keep my eye on her as well. But I just feel like if Coi feels like she needs to go to people and start coming to women as a woman, that she really just has failed herself. And it's unfortunate because you're already pregnant with this man's baby. We don't know how far along Coi is, but she could be very far along, just not really showing that much because she is on the smaller side. But I'm just kind of like, at this point, unfortunately, Coi's just going to have to be this man's baby mama. And she might just have to be a single baby mama. And, she may just have to raise her child on her own, because Trippie is definitely doing a lot of infidelity towards her. Also, I just want to say this about the whole situation in which Coi is telling Ayleks that Trippie said that, she stinks, that Ayleks stinks. Never believe what a man says about another woman, because he could say something to you and then turn around and then talk to this girl and say another thing to this girl. So my whole thing is never believe the word of a man because he's going to pillow talk to whomever he's laying next to in that moment. But yeah. But y'all, I'm finna stop rambling with this whole situation. That's my opinion. What's yours?